welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss. I'm just asking the people if just to support the guests that come on, if they have their new music, if they have their book, they have anything that they have, products, beauty products, Cube Style, Aura, these guys, or their restaurants that they come on and they talk about, just go patronize them and enjoy all the stuff that they do. But I'm just telling you also, if you've missed any of the episodes that have come on CareVision, we're in 28 different countries, including the UK, and also Bell 5 channel 658, in case people don't know the channel. This is actually TV people watching this. So, and also if you miss anything, you can go to my YouTube channel, DBoss Networks on YouTube, and subscribe to the channel. And you can go watch all the latest and the past episodes if you miss anything. So that way you can keep up to date. Because when the people come back on, you can't say you don't know them. All right. So I know I'm here to support the viewers. I'm here to support all the guests that come on. But today we got a real special guest on for you today. She is a reggae dance hall industry. And you know how the industry is always usually dominated mostly by the men. Wow. We got one that's right up there, toe to toe with the men. So she's released a lot of music. She's not somebody that's not been in this industry for a while, but she's been fighting. But we're going to find out how she's staying toe to toe with the male artists in the industry. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you KARAMANTI.
KARAMANTI, yeah, man. You got it, KARAMANTI. Blessings, DBoss.
Yes,
thank you so much for inviting me. I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I'm so good to have you on. And we want to find out what this reckon with the force, because, all we're hearing is that, Miss K and I can't be beat because she's coming to us hard. And it's not whether you're coming to them hard, it's that you're just coming to them with the music, and you're doing your utmost to stay ahead of the game, right?
Right. The thing is, because the industry is so dominated by men, there's a lot of women now, but it's still predominantly men. And the way the music industry is set up, this is not just about reggae dancehall. This is about soca. This is about hip hop. This is about R&B. Mm-hmm. The way the music industry is set up, a lot of time as a woman, you have to kind of compromise, your values or whatever to get ahead. Do things you don't necessarily want to do to get ahead. So once I figured that out years ago, I decided to kind of set up things that makes me independent, 100%, I guess you could say. So yes. I run my own record label, produce my own stuff, even produce for other artists, write for other artists, distribute my own stuff, kind of do everything myself so that I don't have to compromise any of my values to get ahead. You know what I mean?
Okay. So yeah, man. First of all, we know you come from Jamaica. So you're going to have to tell the viewers here where you come from exactly in Jamaica. Yes, people, I'm saying that exactly where Miss K comes from.
Okay, so I'm in Kingston 20. You know what I mean? I'm in Kingston 20. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to get too specific.
You don't have to tell me your exact address because you don't want everybody coming to your house. But just what area, if it's Montego Bay or something like that.
No, man, I'm in Kingston 20. I'm in Kingston 20. Yeah, and that's where, like I was saying to you off air, I actually grew up. I was born here in Jamaica, but I actually grew up in Canada. Spent many years in Montreal. Many years in Toronto.
Montreal people here.
Yeah, man. I lived in Montreal for many years, and then in 2010 I moved back to Jamaica. So since 2010 I've been back home.
Wow. Is that a big transition, or you just fell back in?
Major transition, because I grew up in Canada, like literally, like since I was a girl. So it's like a major transition. Just getting back into the culture and just the whole movement and vibe in Jamaica is so different from Canada, night and day. So yeah, it was a big transition, big
So
transition.
you miss
But
anything?
now,
Do you miss something from here that you don't have there?
besides from my loved ones, because a lot of family is still there,
Okay.
moms is still there, sister,
Okay.
nieces, nephews. Besides from that, sometimes, believe it or not, don't think I'm crazy, but sometimes I actually miss winter. Sometimes,
Woo!
sometimes.
Well, we'll ship it down there for you. We'll put it in one big
Sometimes.
duffel bag.
You know why? Because Jamaica is so hot, man. Like
I
sometimes it
know.
gets so hot, you know what I mean? And then when your body's accustomed to the cooler weather, you know what I mean? But that's the only thing. But other than that, I love Canada. I love it. I know I make fun and jokes all the time or whatever, but I love Canada, but the winter time couldn't deal
Mm.
with it, so I relocated,
And Montreal winters are not easy.
Yes, deadly, deadly.
Toronto are a little bit spoiled people for that don't know. But we get it, but then it kind of just disappears, after a couple of days if we get it. But we're in
Yeah.
Ontario kind of spoiled.
Yeah, but I
So
heard that over the
with your
last few years it's been getting bad in Toronto now too. Is that not true?
not really, I don't know. Like that, like we might get a snowstorm or something and then it just disappears.
Okay, okay.
So,
All right. So
after
it's
a
not
couple
as
of
bad as
days
as,
and
as Quebec.
no, no, no,
Okay,
no.
okay. Cool,
Or out
cool,
that
cool,
side.
cool.
We don't, or out west. we don't. So
Well,
we're
I
kind of
I
like
don't
in the
know. I don't
middle.
know out west.
Well,
Okay,
out west is
okay. I
really
know
cold.
Quebec
Like
is
it could
bad.
be
I don't know
30
out
below,
west.
35 below, 40 below, you know. So there's a
Are
different
you
type of
talking like
cold, but it's still
Vancouver?
cold.
You're talking
We're
like
talking about like the
Vancouver?
prairies, like Saskatchewan, Alberta,
Oh, oh,
Manitoba.
yeah. I heard stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard about them. Yeah.
So in Ontario, I guess we're kind of in the middle, so we're kind of spoiled. I guess.
Yeah.
When
I
we
got
get
you.
things, we're still walking around, like in we can wear our running shoes. We don't have to wear actual winter boots, so we're
Okay.
pretty good.
Okay. Nice.
So,
Nice.
I want to ask you. So, how did you come up with your name, Karamanti?
Karamanti. There's a tribe from West Africa called Kromanti tribe. West Africa in the Ghana region. And years ago, when I was like much younger, I was learning about that tribe and the spirit that they were very rebellious. And I love their
Mm,
spirit, like that rebellious spirit, you know what I mean? And I just decided, okay, I'm gonna adopt the name, but I'm gonna change it to fit me. So I went from Kromanti, which is the actual name of the tribe, and I went with Karamanti. You know what I mean? So that's really how it came about.
all right. So,
Yeah.
who have you worked with in the dance hall industry as yourself? Well, worked for all these years.
You're gonna get me in trouble. I've worked with a lot of people.
I'm not
A
gonna get me
lot
in
of
trouble. This is what people want to know.
no, yeah, but for me to start naming names, I've worked with Lieutenant Sichi, Mikey General, like too much. It's like a lot, you know what I
We
mean?
want to hear
Because
some of them. Okay, we want to hear some of them then.
but I'm not. Here's the thing with me. I'm not just a recording artist. I'm also a producer. So it's like
Woo!
what I do periodically is my record label will put out these rhythm driven projects. And
Okay,
as a result, you get all these different artists that you could get to voice on your project and that kind of thing. So
right.
so even if it's not done as an artist, I've worked with a lot of other artists as a producer. You know what I mean? And it's not just Jamaican artists. I've worked with some of the biggest artists in Ghana. I've worked with Stoneboy. I've worked with Iwan. I've worked with Sonny Bali, God rest his soul, that just passed away. He's like the godfather of Ghanaian dancehall music. So I've
Yes.
worked with a lot of people over the years, man. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
Okay, so you just don't stick to dance hall or reggae genre of music. You do different types.
I do, yeah. I could do pretty much like whatever, because you're a songwriter, right? Like I've
Right.
actually written gospel music. Like gospel artists have paid me to write gospel songs for them, and I've done it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm a songwriter, so yeah, there's no limits to it, man. You know, if I could hear the beat, feel the vibe, and put the words together, I get it done. You know.
So where do you get to feel the vibe? Are you in the studio, or are you under the coconut tree, or you're driving down the road?
I write it's mostly at home or when I'm traveling. You know what
Oh,
I mean? Like if let's say I have a long trip, okay, from here from Jamaica to Europe, it's like a 10-hour thingy jingy, right? So that's a
okay.
long trip. So if I know, okay, I have maybe 3 or 4 songs to write, like I already block my mind and know that okay, I'm gonna be locked in this airport for like 2, 3 hours. I'm gonna find something in that time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be in this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be on a plane for this long. So it's either when I'm here at home chilling after my morning workout or when I'm traveling. That's when I write, you know?
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's when it comes to you. So you kind of like prepare that when you're preparing your mind, and then you just say, you know what, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna see what comes out, right? So you put a
No, no,
pressure cooker on it.
it comes to me wherever. Like it comes to me
Woo!
literally wherever. But when I actually do the work, like when I actually say to myself, okay, you know what I mean? I've got this deadline. I've got to get the song done by such and such time. I block times out to get it done. It's like a job. It's like work. You know what I mean? Somebody contract you to get something done. You got to
So
deliver, and
this is
there's a
your full
deadline.
time. This is what you do full time.
Music is what I do full time. The music is what paid. Music has been paying my bills 100% since 2000, and I think 8 or 9. I have done
Wow.
nothing but music since 2008 or 9. I can't remember which one, but that's it. That's my whole sole source of income, music.
All right. So do you play any musical instruments or anything like that, or no?
I'm learning the keyboard. Like I actually do keyboard
Ooh, I
lessons.
don't know.
But
Everybody's learning something now.
yeah, but like for me, I have to do it because apparently it's good for vocal training. Like
Okay.
I'm not a singer, I DJ, like I chant, I don't sing. So
Okay.
so what these older guys in the industry, what they've been saying to me for years is once you learn an instrument, it helps you with your singing. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
so that's really why I'm studying the keyboard. No other reason but that. I'm not trying to be a keyboard player or anything. I'm studying keyboard to help me with my voice. That's it.
All right. So give us a little bit example of a chant, so people can understand chant is different from singing.
Okay, so chant is like Kara, no matter, act like say this no matter. We have to talk the matter, make the people here we proper. But mind them out a butter, constantly Peter Potter. I try to block the ladder so we no climb up no higher, but we have the Messiah. You know what I mean? That's chanting. And then
Woo!
singing
So
is
that's
singing.
chanting. So that's not
That's
singing.
chanting.
You
No.
see, because some people probably will get confused.
Oh no, that's chanting. That's what we call or back in the days, old school Jamaican style, we would call that DJ. Like for us, Beanie Man is a DJ, Bounty Killer is a DJ, Sean Paul is a DJ, whereas
Okay.
Barry Salmon is a singer,
Ooh.
Sanchez is a singer, Alison Hines is a singer. You get what I'm saying? Like there's DJ, there's singer, but for the sake of
The
nowadays, like
industry.
this new school, we just go with chanting. We substitute DJ and we use the word chanting. But for us old school Jamaicans, we know that a DJ is a DJ. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've confused you, but
No, but so I didn't know that.
yeah, man, that's how it
I
works.
didn't
That's
know
how
that.
it
So
works.
see, for you giving an example, here at Real Life Matters, people learn something. So
Fair enough.
you just taught something today, chanting. So it's not rapping, people, it's chanting.
It's chanting. Yeah, man. Rapping is when you're pretty
Yeah.
much doing what I just did, but you're doing it in English. Right? Like the
Oh,
fact that I'm using broken English, it's chanting, it's DJing. But when if I'm blah 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 and I'm doing it proper, like then that's hip hop, then that's rapping. You know what I mean? It changes it.
okay. So it's similar to rapping, but not really, because you're not using English, because you're using patois.
That's it. That's it. That's how I would break it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
break it
Yeah.
down so the people are like, what do you mean chanting? What you mean talking about that?
Yeah, man. And then there is different styles of chanting too.
Okay.
Because there's like the old school guys, like I'm talking guys from like the 70s and so on and so forth.
Okay. So give us an
Like the
example. Come on. I'm making it work.
artists like Big Youth, like the older school, veteran, old school from back in
Okay.
like the 60s, 70s. Like they would do chanting, like they would say things like I'm in the double on the baby da ba blah bum ba then ba 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 dee ba da ba da bum ba dem. And that's for them, that's chanting. Or
Woo!
in England they call that roasting, but it's still chanting. You get what I'm
Roasting.
saying? Roasting, that's what they call it in
Okay.
if you travel to England and you say roasting, they're referring to that 60s 70s dancehall chanting vibe where they kind of ride the rhythm in DJ style, but they're not really singing.
Woo!
They kind of boy, it's
Well,
interesting, yeah, man.
Karamanti,
It's
she's hey, people, we're getting a lesson today because I didn't even know that.
it's music, it's interesting. It
Okay,
is what
so
it is.
okay, so now we're coming up with that's the 60s and the 70s. So now okay, now 80s, 90s. What's it now? Sure, tell us the difference now.
It's pretty much what I just did. It's like
What you just
the
did?
Beanie Man, yeah, like the Beanie Man and the Sean Paul and the Bounty, and that's like modern times, the 80s, the 90s, the now. You know what
Oh,
I
okay.
mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the now, and that's the DJ, and depending, some people call it chanting, but that's basically what it is.
Okay, so when you get somebody that you're going to produce and you're going to come in, so you ask them, well, what kind of style, or do you like suggest the style they should do according to them?
Absolutely not. If I'm gonna, let's say I've got a rhythm that I want some artists
Mhm.
on. I kick back, listen to the rhythm, decide what I'm gonna call the rhythm, and then
Okay.
I choose artists that I think would fit it. So I already know, because I've chosen you, I already know what you're gonna come with, because I think of it. Like I'll sit back and I'll say, okay, you know what? DBoss, her style, she's always singing about partying, for example. And if
Yes.
this is a party rhythm, I'll say, you know what, DBoss would be the good fit for this rhythm. Let me call
Okay.
her up. And then once I link you, I don't get involved in what you write. My only requirement to work on my projects is, don't give me nothing slack. Don't give me no killing music, no nasty
Oh,
music. Like I'm very strict like that,
thank
and everybody
goodness.
in the
Thank
industry
goodness
know.
somebody's
Yeah,
standing up like that. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't none at all. I don't accept it, and they all know.
Because
They know.
that gets people rived up and all that and revved up. You don't need that. You need to set off
No.
good vibes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Why you
man.
got to be
I
singing about that
certain things I
nastiness
don't
and
put on.
dirtiness and
Yeah.
all that? That doesn't make any
Nah.
sense.
Nah. It for me. I'm not feeling it, so I don't put nothing from my record label promotes
Right,
anything derogatory,
right,
anything violent. I
right.
just don't do it. I just don't do it. For my peace of mind, I just don't do it. I don't care who the
Keep
artist is.
yourself.
Yeah, man. I can't manage it. Can't
No,
manage it.
but that's good that you have your standards and your boundaries because now people know that you don't come over to this side if you're going to be
Right,
doing that.
right.
They got other people you can
Absolutely.
go do that with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's it. That's what's up. For real.
So so who you've worked with so many people. So who would you like to work with that you haven't?
Probably Lauren Hill, if I could. I don't know if
Woo! That's
I'll
a
ever
good one.
get to, but I
You
would
never
love to
know.
work
You
with Lauren
never
Hill.
know. You never know.
True, 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 true.
You're
But
speaking it
yeah,
out.
like, yeah. I've been feeling Lauren Hill ever since, like, forever, forever. And I respect her so much. I respect the fact that when she was at the height of her career, she walked away from it because she just didn't want to compromise her values. I respect that. You know what I mean? And for me, it takes you gotta be really, you have to be a different person to do that. Like, to be at the top of your game.
Hmm.
Everybody's calling on you. You're booked out. Everybody wants to work with you. And you feel like this industry's pulling at your soul and you're like, I'm done. That's, I don't even know. I can't even wrap my mind around it. But just for doing that, her talent aside, like, she's so talented. Talent aside, just to
Yeah.
do that speaks volumes, man. speaks
Well,
volumes. I
Queen
would love to
Latifah did
work with
that
like.
too. She stopped. Queen Latifah did that, and she just does just movies.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So that's why Queen stopped rapping back in the day.
Yeah, she's
I
doing
didn't
movies,
know. I
producing.
didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, because because then all of a sudden you're singing all these movies, so
Right?
you're like, okay, well, that's what you're doing.
I just figure, you know what? I just figure she transitioned, like, because you know how a lot of these hip hop
Yes.
artists they get into movies. Ti is like a
Well, it's
movie
not just
star,
hip hop.
Ludacris.
Everyone. So, would you want to get into the movies if you got offered?
I'm a horrible actor. Like
Oh,
I suck at it. I no, I don't think I'd be good at it. I don't think I'd be. I
but
would
you go on
try if
stage, you do stage, and you go on and you perform.
yeah, but movies you have to pretend to be something that you're not. You know
Well,
what I
if they
mean?
give
Like
you an acting that a part that suits you, what you do.
well, yeah, maybe that's different. Yeah, maybe. Like if I have to play, let's say, a producer or an artist or something,
Yeah.
maybe,
Most of the time, that's what
maybe.
they do. They give you something that you normally like. It's unless they ask you if you want to come out of character, or something.
Okay.
Look,
I
look,
don't
look,
know.
look! I'm putting ideas in your head now.
No. If I got the opportunity, I'd probably try it, but it's not pulling me. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Okay,
something that's pulling me. Yeah,
okay.
it's there.
It would take you.
Yeah,
It would take you out of you, out of you.
I think so. A little bit. I think so. I really do. I
Unless,
think
unless,
so.
unless the coin was right.
No.
But I don't think you're that type. I don't care if the coin was right.
I'm
If it's
not
not
that
you, it's
type.
not
I'm
you.
not that type. I'm not money. I'm not moved by money.
Okay.
I'm
The
moved by
movement.
passion. What drives me? What makes me feel alive? That's what gets me going. Not money. You know what I mean? And just doing the things that I enjoy. I have been blessed to have like a really comfortable life, financially. So I think a lot of people don't even get the fact that if you do what you're supposed to be doing, everything else kind of of itself. The money will come, the this will come, the that will just stay in
Everything
your
will come.
lane. Yeah, just do what you're supposed to do and try to do it as good as you possibly can, and everything else will fall in place. I really
Okay.
believe so. Yeah,
So
man.
tell us about this new rhythm that you have here. Black, what is it? Woman Black? Black?
Oh no, the record label is Black Woman
Yes.
22 Music. That's my
Black
label,
Woman
and the rhythm
22.
is, yeah, and the rhythm is called New Links Rhythm.
New
Um,
Links.
New Links Rhythm. The way this came about is I voiced for another producer. Like somebody reached out to me, they're putting out a project, they wanted me to voice, I voiced on it. The producer and I had a falling out. Like he did something I wasn't happy with, and I decided I don't want my voice on his project. So I linked my producer and I said, build me a beat for this song that I already voiced. And he did
Okay.
that. Once I got the beat, the beat was I was feeling it so much. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get some other artists on this, and I'm even gonna write something new for it. So
Okay.
that's really how. So I have two songs on the New Links Rhythm, and then I reached out to some of my Canadian links. Mikey Dangerous from
Ooh.
Montreal. Mikey Dangerous is like one of the biggest dancehall artists in Montreal. I reached out to him. Karen Williams. A lot of people know him as Karen Williams. He's a producer in Toronto, but he changed his name now. He's going by Double Braid, but Karen Williams from Toronto, I reached out to him as well because he reached out to me in the past, and I've voiced for him, I think, a couple of times in the past. So I said, you
Wow.
know what, let me link him up for this. And then there's a young guy down here that I'm working with that I gave the opportunity to come on it as well. So it's just just a real simple laid back dancehall project, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Well, I got you.
Yeah,
Hope you're
man.
feeling it. Well, we're gonna hear this song, and you could sing with it. You could do whatever you want because you're on the thing. So we're gonna listen to this one.
All right, cool.
So everybody here, Black Woman. It's New Link. It's right.
The
It's
rhythm is
not.
New Links. I don't know what you're gonna play, but play what you're gonna play, and then I'll talk about it after.
I played with the one that was submitted. Okay. So
Okay,
anyway,
cool.
okay, here we go.
All right.
That one kind of personal, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Music business knows a Karamanti always ahead of people, right? But you see the argument there when they say people take your kindness to weakness. But they are right now I realize that that's something real. You understand? Cut the links right, that's a yeah man. Come and say you're not real, you are real common. You help me help you, my land. Just start violate, I know that man. I know nothing, I change my plan. I know nothing, I change my meditation. I write brand new song, no more speak from that straight action. I make me tell you how me feel and I want. Me feel like what thing you show me you're not real and I want. But I know nothing kind of glad it I reveal and I want. You make me tough, me attack, real seal and I want. Just go watch, I have to BC and I want. QCBC, Fan City, Power. And I have one fitness, so me have a blow. Just word me use, never have a blow. Cut the links right, that's a yeah man. Come and say you're not real, you are real common. You help me help you, my land. Just start violate, I know that man. I know nothing, I change my plan. I know nothing, I change my meditation. I write brand new song, no more speak from that straight action silent. I make me speak, big old man thing, a little punk or freak. Never tolerate disrespect or they say to me come from foreign, then things say me weak. Them boy learn to them about this God when me sick. Them boy learn to them about this gun pantic. Them boy learn to them about artist kill bait. All of them put respect for me, name out a slave. But anyways, I will love you forever because of what we did. I saw you as a brother, but that I can't forgive. So write yourself a saver, the ties and cut the links. You swear say you did clever, but got to leave it. Cut the links right, that's a yeah man. Come and say you're not real, you are real common. You help me help you, my land. Just start violate, I know that man. I know nothing, I change my plan. I know nothing, I change my meditation. I write brand new song, no more speak from that straight action. I make me tell you how me feel and I want. Me feel like what thing you show me you're not real and I want. But I know nothing kind of glad it I reveal and I want. You make me tough, me attack, real seal and I want. Just go watch, I have to BC and I want. QCBC, Fan City, Power. And I have one fitness, so me have a blow. Just word me use, never have a down. Cut the links right, that's a yeah man. Come and say you're not real, you are real common. You help me help you, my land. Just start violate, I know that man. I know nothing, I change my plan. I know nothing, I change my meditation. I write brand new song, no more speak from that straight action. Cut the links right, that's a yeah man. Come and say you're not real, you are real common. You help me help you, my land. Just start violate, I know that man. I know nothing, I change my plan. I know nothing, I change my meditation. I write brand new song, no more speak from that straight action.
Bye bye.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, that sounded real good. I like how the rhythm, how it changed that whole. It went into another different, beat that you're like, what is the same song? That
Yeah,
sounds like
because
real
basically,
modern dance hall.
right, basically, the reason why you hear the change, I actually had two different beat makers work on this. So
Okay.
so the brethren that built the rhythm originally, once I sent it to there's an engineer I use, Lamar Thompson, that mixed most of my stuff. Once I sent it to him and he listened to it, he was the one that added the piano and did the bridge and change up things a bit, you know. So it's literally two different beat makers listening to my words and kind of doing what they're feeling. So yeah, man, I love it so much too, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. And every single song on this project, on this rhythm, New Links rhythm, it's hardcore dancehall, it's modern dancehall, but everything is clean. Everything is like positive. Everything is
I like
uplifting.
it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
I don't listen to
Dancehall
a
don't
lot
have
of
to
dance
be.
hall, but I could listen to that, and that was really good.
Yeah, 'cause
I
here's
like
the
it.
thing. A lot of people tend to think that in order for it to be dancehall, it needs to be negative or this. It doesn't have to. You could sing about anything. You know what I mean? If you're a songwriter and you know how to put your stuff together, you can write about anything. You don't have to write about Under Woman and Killing Man and Choppy Choppy and come on. Yeah, you could
You don't need to
branch
do that
out,
because
man.
it's actually happening with people. You know what
It's
I mean?
crazy.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Everything from my camp, it's all clean. It's all good stuff.
So what more are you so is this are you just releasing some songs from this rhythm or from the
No.
EP, or is it, or you have something else you're working on?
Okay. So this project officially went on all streaming platforms as of December 5th. So, and it's
Okay.
spelled, just for your audience, it's spelled NULINKZ. So New Links Rhythm.
New
So they could
links.
go on any, yeah, they could go on any streaming platform, Spotify, iTunes, whatever. Check out all the songs, download all the songs. So that's what we're kind of doing the promotion campaign for right now. Like there's a couple of music videos that's coming from that. And
Mhm.
then come January now, I'm gonna kind of switch my focus now and get back in the studio because I have my other album that I want to drop in May, like for my birthday next year, God willing, you know. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I have a lot of stuff on the plate right now.
Well, when you can't come back with those new songs, you got to come back on here too.
You know what? I would love to, man, because you're full of energy. So I like your vibe. I would love to.
We gotta be, well, I'm telling you, we learned some things today, boy. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
and just remember, don't cut off right when we close out here. Just stay around after for a minute.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
are there any shout outs that you want to give to anybody?
No, I mean, I guess I could thank everybody that helped me to work on this project. Like I said, Miguel Martin is the first producer that built the beat. The second beat maker that helped me was Lamar Thompson. He also mixed and mastered all the songs. Big up all the artists that's on it: Mikey Dangerous, Double Brain, MAP. You know what I mean? And yeah, yeah. Oh, I have to big up Tandra as well. One of my songs was mixed by Tandra. Oh my gosh, if I forget Tandra, I'm dead. Tandra, big up yourself. And you know what's messed up? You know what's messed up? Tandra is, I think, the only professional female engineer in Jamaica, period.
What?
I'm pretty sure, I hope I'm not getting myself in trouble for saying this, but Tandra, she's, Big Yard Studio is a popular studio here in Jamaica. All the big artists work there. She's one of the engineers at Big Yard, and plus she's got her own studio as well.
Wow.
She is the only, I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong in saying this. She's the only professional female engineer. Professional meaning she's voicing everybody. All these big guys that you see touring, all these big famous artists, Tandra is one of the engineers that's working with them. So I can't, as a woman in the industry, I can't forget her. You know what I mean? And
And
she
plus,
she helped.
you're top in your craft too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I voiced both of my songs at her studio, and then MAP, which is the young artist on the project, I got him to voice at her studio as well. So Tandra played a very important role in this project. So big up Tandra as well. Yeah, man.
Oh, well, that's good. And by you going toe to toe with the men, and then bringing up the other strong women in the industry, well, you guys are gonna be a force to reckon with.
God willing, God willing, God willing.
And that's not in a
God
bad
willing.
way, people. It's a good way. Some people
It's
be thinking,
good.
oh,
It's
it's such
good.
a good
If
way
if
because
no,
go
I
ahead.
was I was gonna say when strong black women rise up, um if you give strong black women room, space to grow and do things, you'll be amazed at the changes you see in your community. Because we're like, I don't have any kids, but we're the mothers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're mothers.
Mhm.
We're all mothers. So if you give us a chance to kind of set the pace, the kids are looking up to us. The kids are coming behind us. You'll be amazed at what can happen, man. You know what I
And you
mean?
keep yourself busy. You don't have to be running after these men every minute of the day.
Nope.
Just go and do your craft and get yourself going. The men will always
Absolutely.
be there. The women will always be there, but you got to, make yourself stand strong and stand alone.
Absolutely. Well said, D-Boss. Well said.
No, but that's, a lot of people don't think that, those men, if the men's going to be there, man's going to be there. If the woman's going to be there, they're going to be there regardless. You have to, in
Right.
your youth, in your years, or in your 20s, or you have to start building, because you don't even know your own character. So you
Yeah,
have to
one of
build
the
your own
things
self.
one of the things that I heard Oprah say this years ago, I've never ever forgot it. She said that when you're running your business, you never ever ever look to see what your competitor is doing. You
Mm-hmm.
set your goals, pay attention to what it is you're trying to accomplish, and it's full steam ahead. Never look to the left, never look to the right to see what anybody else is doing. It's all about
You stay
what
in
do
your
you
lane, your
want to
own
do.
highway.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Even if it's
absolutely.
a
I love
4-lane
it.
highway, it's a 4-lane highway.
That's it, man. I love it. And I've been kind of doing it like that ever since I heard her say this. This is years ago, but I've been kind of using that line ever since,
Right.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Caramanti, where can you tell people if they want to reach out, follow you on social media, stream your music? Do you tell everybody?
Okay, so the thing with me is my name, spelling my name. It's
Woo!
Karamanti. Karamanti. It's all one word. If you drop my name in Google, everything comes up because I've been doing it for a while. So my website will come up on my social media, everything about me. Hopefully everything good, because sometimes people try and get trouble, but everything will come up and it's easy to find me.
But you know what? And if people want to get something produced, they got. Hey, I'm sorry, you got to go to Jamaica.
No, you know what? Actually, if
Or not
DBoss,
really.
if I could use your platform, because I'm actually looking for singers, right?
Okay,
You don't need to be
go ahead.
you don't need to be able to write or whatever, because I'm working on a project where I'm writing all the songs for the project, but the difficulty I'm having is finding professional singers. When I say professional, I mean people that are serious about it. You know what I mean?
They're not
So
joking.
if yeah, they're not joke exactly. So if you're a singer and you're like you're serious and you're trying to get in the industry, link me. Like, no joke. I've got the songs ready, the rhythm is ready, we'll pay for
Woo!
everything.
You better
We just
watch. You got
want
to line
serious
up.
people. Yeah, man, we just want serious people, man,
So
because we
did
have
they
some
send you an
projects coming in
email?
2023. Huh?
So did they send you an email, or how did they do?
They,
How did they do that?
you can karamantimusic at gmail.com, and again, the
Okay.
spelling is important, so it's karamanti music at gmail.com. And like I said, if you don't remember the email, you shoot my name in Google, everything will come
Yes.
up. I'm easy to find. But if you're
Yeah.
serious, if you're a singer, you've got a good voice, you want to get in the industry or whatever, and you're serious, link me. I'm telling you, we've got the songs. We'll cover everything. We just want serious people. That's it.
Yeah. You don't want to just be, come in there and think it's a joke thing of hanging out and hanging
No,
out with
no, we
you
have
all
no
day.
time for that. Yeah, we have
No, but
no
some
time for
people
that.
think it is. They think it's just one big hangout. You got your
No,
squad or whatever. No, it's not this. You're
no,
coming to
man.
do
No.
your thing.
Absolutely. And we're spending money. So like for me, I don't joke because I'm spending my money. Like, I'm not in no jokey business kind of thing.
It's
Real.
5 minutes. You don't know what you're doing in 5 minutes. Okay, bye. You're coming in drunk. Okay, bye.
None of that. No, none of that.
If you're coming in high, okay, bye.
No, work. We want people who want work. That's it.
Oh, we're just saying the real talk. This is what I mean,
True.
because people think that's what they come in. Oh, no, you're not comfortable. You're coming. She's gonna know who you are by how you
Absolutely.
represent yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. People tend to look at the what they see on TV about the music industry, and they think it's all party, it's all this. It's
No, it's
it's a
not.
lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. The public just see all the little good stuff on social media or whatever, but behind the scenes, like, the work is just ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's
Singing
it's
and singing and singing
crazy,
that
man. It's enough
apocalypse.
work. It's enough work. It's
So
enough
you
work.
think that you singing that in your sleep, and you wake up singing it. You wake up singing the song, and that might not even be one song. You might have to remember four.
No, for real. For real. That's how it go, man.
And you
For
can't get
real.
and you can't get stage fright and all that, and You don't know who your name is. You get up there on stage. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the words. So you gotta, you know, you gotta work through.
Absolutely,
you know,
man. You just take it serious. Just take it serious. Just that's it. That's the word. Just take it serious.
Even when I interview people, sometimes they can't remember their name. They're so state, and I'm like, now come on. You know, are you really representing yourself? You know, so you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah. Whoa. It is what it is.
You, I'm a veteran at this, and I'm telling you, I've seen it all.
I hear you, man.
Things that you don't
I
want
hear
to
you,
see.
and I believe you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
But this has been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you on today. You know, KARAMANTI, and we're
for me
just,
as well.
You know, we learned so much. Everybody learned what chanting means now, again, singing, because some people may be thinking chanting is singing.
No.
Even though, you know, it may sound ignorant, but some people probably do.
Yeah,
and that's not singing.
Yeah. No, it's not singing. It's not singing. And I made that clear tonight. Today. So absolutely. Absolutely.
And we love this song. But anyways, I do want to thank you for coming, and you're welcome to come back, because I know people are going to be asking you, you know, and I'll put it out there that, you know, you're looking for singers. I'm going to tell some people when I'm going to get off, I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them, and they're going to be like, who's looking for something?
Yeah, man.
I'm calling. I'm thinking of this girl already, a couple of them here. So, you know, and you know, and they can really sing, and they can really do something and go on the rhythm, on the tracks. So I'm gonna reach out to a few of them.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, so don't hang up. Then don't go yet. But anyways, I do want to thank you again. I do want to thank the viewers for tonight for watching Real Life Matters and tuning in. And please go and follow this lady. She knows what she's doing, KARAMANTI. And if you can't get the spelling, go back to the episode and stop it and look. You know, look on the screen. It's right there. All right? Okay, so anyways, everybody, good night and goodbye.